All right, we have a few moments remaining. Pat, are you optimistic that things can get better?
I do hope so, but I do think we have a problem with our court system. That is where I think that we have all these guys committing crimes who are not going to prison at all and not getting rehabilitated either. In other words, they commit crime after crime, probation, probation, probation. And it's kind of like a little kid where you say, oh, you can't break that rule, but when you break the rule, okay, you don't have to stand in the corner. They get jaded to the point they think the whole system's so stupid, and then they think they can get away with it. And we see these guys with that record an arm long, you know, we say, well, how the heck did they get out so many times and keep victimizing the community? Well, clearly, we're not doing our jobs. We either got to put them away or we got to find a way to rehabilitate them and not just let them run wild.
Vernell, are you optimistic or pessimistic?
Larry, I have over 800 previously incarcerated people that I have recruited. I recruited a young lady just recently that was living in the car with her infant child in East Oakland. 3 years later, after we recruited her and enrolled her into college, she was just accepted as she graduated with her AA degree this June. She's now been accepted and will be starting in August at Cal Berkeley. So I know that we can transform them if we invest the time and the effort to give these people an opportunity.
Well said. Dog, what do you think?
Well, you know, again, I'm living the life. I'm living the experience there. I think, Larry, we filmed 200 shows right now with A&E, and 45% of the people that have been on a victim of the show or a victim of dog have got jobs. The other 60 are either still doing time or breaking the law, but they've got jobs. You know, they were humiliated on television. Everyone in the neighborhood knows who they are. They're surrounded by love, by the people. You know, Philip, you need $1 today. Do you have a job? I got a call the other day from a guy that said, Dog, you ruined my life of crime. You put me on TV. No matter where I go, they know who I am. So I think with, you know, communities getting in there and helping these guys, there is a chance. And I know that. I'm a product of that chance. But we got to show these brothers and sisters, you got to take that chance. When someone gives it to you, you got to take it. And again, it all boils down to love. If you can love that person back into being a human, he just went to prison, was next to the gates of hell. If you can love him and put up with him just a little bit, I think that there's a chance for these guys. Yes, I do.
Judge, how can you get around all these prisons and do a TV show?
Well, first of all, I think there is a possibility for improvement if our policymakers and our elected officials go in an enlightened direction, meaning in the big front side of life, educate young people, because 80%, as I said, have no GED or high school diploma. Then once they're in, require before they're released that they have a skill or some type of education before they're released back into society to run roughshod over us. And it's cheaper and it's more tax efficient to educate them and rehabilitate them than to just incarcerate them.
How are you treated when you come to these prisons?
Well, oddly enough, I'm one of the few judges, I believe, that gets a standing ovation from prisoners.
Yeah, the judge is not the most popular person in a prison, is he?
No, sir.
Thank you all very much. Vernell, great seeing you again. Vernell Crittenden, the former public information officer at San Quentin. Yeah, and Pat Brown, the book is The Profiler, My Life Hunting Serial Killers and Psychopaths. Dwayne Dog Chapman, now in his 7th year on A&E, and Judge Greg Mathis, host of the Judge Mathis Show, retired district court judge, and the founder of Peer. Thanks for joining us. Anderson Cooper and AC 360 is next.